in 1960s, when I was 8 years old, I didn't even know a woman doctor.
Oh.
But my dad used to take me to the library, all 4 of us kids, and I read an autobiography. I was fascinated, and I read the story of Florence Nightingale, Madame Curie, but I really liked Elizabeth Blackwell, the first woman doctor. So at the age of 8, I declared to everyone, I want to be a doctor.
Wow.
And everyone told me, no, you're going to be a nurse, you'll be an engineer like your dad. And I said, I was stubborn. I said, no, I'll show all of you.
What does it mean to you, for you, to be a doctor?
I find great satisfaction in getting to know the community, getting to know the families, being a part of their lives, and knowledge is power, so we need to really educate people on healthy habits. And if we can instill them in our children, what a great opportunity for the next generation.
What are some other ways, like outside of the office, that you've been able to kind of be a part of the community, help build community?
Yeah, so I decided to do something that was never in Hawaii. It's called Walk with a Doc Oahu. So I meet every Saturday at Central Oahu Regional Park near the tennis courts from 8 to 9. We get about 30 to 40 people every week.
Wow, that's great.
I do the health tip, the 5-minute health tip. We warm up, I do warm-up exercises. And we have 3 routes, a short, a medium, and a long route. And then we regroup, and I go over the health tip, we cool down, and then we have fruit refreshments. And so it's really wonderful to see people just lingering for half an hour after the walk. I'm like, okay guys, I'm going. But that social connection is so important, especially, I would say 80% of my walkers are kupunas, although all ages are welcome. But I think that people who really want to get started but don't know how, I think it's so hard to do it by yourself. Yeah. You just feel so alone, and then it's not safe. And so I've heard from feedback from my walkers that they have been so excited to come every week, and they bring their husbands or their other significant other. And I've had some people who no longer come to Walk with a Doc, but they check in and they say, I've been running half marathons. One person said I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro and he looked great.
We see what it means for these people. What has it meant for you? How has it filled you up?
I've been a private practice pediatrician now over 40 years, and I'll be honest with you, working 6 days a week, taking call 24/7 for over 30 years, I was getting burnt out. Sometimes you feel like no one listens to me, no one's losing weight, no one, you just feel so dejected and inefficient. But I think that every Saturday, this is the highlight of my week, where I'm just so grateful to see people really benefiting. It reminds me, like I have to remind myself, why did I want to go into medicine 50 years ago? And that's what I try to tell my other physicians. We need to, as providers, we need to take care of ourselves and fill ourselves up. Otherwise, we're no good to our patients.